Fala galera, aqui é o Enaldinho e tamo junto, brincando, que é o regulando. Hoje eu vou jogar o jogo mais indesejado que eu nunca fiz. Primeiro, bora ver os extras. É o jogo mais indesejado que eu queria jogar. Eu odeio o Sister Location. Na verdade, acho que ninguém gosta, né? Pelo menos eu gosto do Energy. O Energy é louco. Como fez a Baby. Pronto, tá aí. Tá aí, ó. Como é que fez?
Exotic butters. Exotic butters. Exotic butters.
É assim que fizeram? Funtime, na verdade, o Funtime foi feito pra matar as crianças, né? Não foi feito assim pra, né? Bora. Oh, não quero.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her?
Quê?
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal guide to help you get started. I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair System, but you can call me Hand Unit. Your new career promises challenge, intrigue, and endless janitorial opportunities. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please be careful.
Jogar. Nossa, é difícil, gente, não. H. Aí, ó.
It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict? Quê? Não faz sentido. Não faz sentido chamar Eggs Benedict. Não faz sentido ovo. Por que tem que ser ovo? Se o ovo
You can now open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Let's get to work.
Galera, vocês não têm noção como esse cara é chato falando.
Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success, and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning. You are now in the primary control module. It's actually a crawl space between the two front showrooms. Now, let's get started with your daily tasks.
Não aguento mais.
Laura Gallery Party Room and Dance Studio, encouraging kids to get fit and enjoy pizza. Let's turn on the light and see if Ballora is on stage.
Tá bom, Ballora.
Press the blue button on the elevated keypad to your left.
Não funciona.
Uh-oh. It looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing. Let's give her some motivation. Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock. Maybe that will put the spring back in her step.
Tá bom. Choque.
Let's check the light again. Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready to perform again tomorrow. Now view the window to your right. This is the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy encourages kids to play and share. Try the light. Let's see what Funtime Foxy is up to.
Deixa em paz, cara.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is taking the day off. Let's motivate Funtime Foxy with a controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock.
Ai, de novo.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great job. In front of you is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the circus gallery control module.
Motion trigger, circus gallery vent.
On the other side of the glass is Circus Baby's auditorium. Let's check the light and see what Baby is up to. Looks like a few of the lights are out, but we can fix that later. Let's encourage Baby to cheer up with a controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock. Great job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job. We don't want you to leave overwhelmed, otherwise you might not come back. Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Go back? Eu vou sair daqui.
Motion trigger, circus gallery vent.
Que isso?
Another day, another dramatic entry in the lives of Vlad and his distressed mistress. Where will they go? What will they do? All of that and more happening now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
Count, I tell you that it is. You're the only vampire I've ever loved. And the baby turns his bottles into powdered milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
He sleeps on the ceiling fan.
Upright or upside down.
What does it matter? You need to be part of your son's life.
I'm an old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Well, then at least pay your child support, you deadbeat.
Will Vlad and his distressed mistress find common ground? Tune in next time.
E eu com isso? E eu com isso?
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
Eu, hein?
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes. We're committed to creating a unique and fulfilling work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please select a new companion voice. For male, press 1. For female, press 2. For text only, press 3. For other options, press 4. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will autocorrect it for you. Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
Sinal que a gente tá chegando. Sinal que a gente tá chegando. Que barulho é esse?
Stopped. You know the routine. Get out now or whatever. So, funny story. A dead body was found in this vent once. Okay, so not that funny, but it's a story. Okay, let's start with your nightly chores. You should check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage, but whatever. Huh. I guess Ballora has better things to do. Let's zap her. That should be fun.
Que droga é essa? Mas que porcaria é essa? Ai, com isso, pô. Tá me assustando. Ai, meu Deus, é uma coisa ruim.
Let's check on Funtime Foxy. Make sure he's ready for showtime tomorrow.
Então tá. Que isso?
There seems to have been a problem with the voice synthesizer. Default settings have been restored. Please proceed through the vent ahead of you to Circus Baby's auditorium.
Ele já vai correndo. Ai, que droga.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Circus Baby had a busy day today. Let's check the light and make sure she's in proper working order. Oh, Circus Baby, we aren't here to play hide and seek. Let's encourage Baby to come out of hiding with a controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock.
Então. Que?
There seems to be a power malfunction that is affecting our ability to properly motivate Baby. Please stand by while I reboot the system. I will be offline momentarily during this process. Various other systems may be offline as well, such as security doors, vent locks, and oxygen. Commencing system restart.
Ai, droga. Eu tô com um pressentimento ruim. Ah, eu
Motion trigger. Entryway vent. Funtime auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Quem que tá falando isso?
Ballora gallery maintenance vent opened.
Baby, é você?
Motion trigger. Technician control.
I don't recognize you.
Agora é a Baby.
You are new.
Oi.
I remember this scenario. However,
Você não lembra de
it's a strange thing to want to do,
para.
to come here.
Oi.
I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this, willingly. Maybe curiosity, maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though.
Ai, tu vai
You will
falar,
be
né?
safe there.
Vou
Just
falar, eu
try
vou
not to make eye contact.
Vou parar de falar isso comigo.
It will be over soon.
Então.
They will lose interest.
Ai, que é isso? Ah, tava bom demais. Droga. Ai, isso parecia que isso era tão fácil. Fácil, aham. Fácil. Sai. Sai de onde estiver. Ui. Sai. Que é isso? Ei! Oh. Susto, né? Você tá de brincadeira comigo, pô? Temos algum buraco? Ah, tá aqui o buraco, acho que vai buraco. Pô, mas esse é difícil, né? Slowcation, por isso que eu odeio esse Slowcation. Tô vendo você aí, meu amigo. Tô te vendo aí. Não adianta. Slowcation é o pior do jogo. Que eu tenho medo é Slowcation. Slowcation é... Cadê? Ah, não, não, pelo amor. Pelo amor de Deus, como é que se joga? Tô fazendo tudo certo. Onde é que tá esse malandro? Tô com medo, é isso que eu tô com medo dessa. Pronto. Vai começar a capirotagem. Fica de olho, Raul. Fica de olho. Hug, fica de olho. Fica de olho, Hug. Ai, meu Deus. Ai, não. Ai, não, não. Tô te vendo aí. Não é por nada, meu amigo, mas eu tô te vendo. Ai, que barulho é esse, pô? Não lembro esse barulho, né? Mas, ai! Impossível! É impossível! O que eu preciso fazer? Não. Pelo que eu vi, eu tenho que ser tipo um cabo de guerra. Ou seja, então vai ser tipo um cabo de guerra. Vai ser tipo um cabo de guerra, né? Então tá. Se é isso que querem, então vai ser isso que eles vão ter. Um cabo de guerra. Tá vendo? Você é a mim, meu amigo. Ô, meu chapa. Oh. Não. 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 Droga. Não. Então é isso. Então era isso. O Google não mentiu. O Qual não mentiu? Então é isso. Não. Ai! Eu tô tentando. Ai, que filho da puta. Não, chega aqui, ele já vem. Não, isso é muito roubado, sério. Por isso, agora vocês entendem por que eu odeio, gente? Agora vocês entendem, né?
He is going to tell you that he was unsuccessful.
Consegui?
That you must restart the system manually.
Consegui?
He will then tell you to crawl through Ballora Gallery as fast as you can to reach the breaker room. If you follow his instructions,
Consegui?
you will die. Ballora will not return to her stage anymore. She will catch you. The power will be restored shortly. When you crawl through Ballora Gallery, go slowly. She cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. When you hear her music become louder, she is growing near, listening for you. Wait and be still.
Thank you for your patience. It seems that the power system cannot be restarted automatically. You will need to restart the power system manually. Please return to the primary control module.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Fight.
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.
Ué? O que pra fazer?
Ballora Gallery maintenance vent opened.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Meu Deus.
Essa decisão complica ainda mais um processo que já é para lá complicado. Ela certamente frustra o governo brasileiro e já foi lamentada pela Comissão Europeia, que insistiu hoje nas questões levantadas na eleição durante esse período. As residentes da indústria automobilística
meu Deus. Ai, me lasquei. Parece gigante. Ai, eu me lasquei. Ufa! Ai, ainda
Motion
bem.
trigger breaker room.
You may now interface with the breaker control box. Using the interface may disrupt nearby electronics. If you feel you are in danger, feel free to disconnect the interface temporarily until it is safe to reconnect.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse. No one is here. It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage. You must be hearing things, silly. Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here.
I see you over there in the dark. Come on now.
Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse.
Vai, Bumbum, fala, vai, Bumbum.
No one is here.
Bomba, distrai Fredão aí. Fredão comeu meu pão, que agora vai comer meu botão se eu não ativar o áudio.
It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage.
Mas logo, não tenho tempo pra isso. Ui,
You must be hearing things, silly.
muito engraçado.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay.
Vai lá, vai,
Everything
Fred.
is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh,
Fred,
calm
vai,
down.
volta lá,
I
vai.
think it was just a mouse.
Fred, volta lá.
Nope, no one is here. It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage.
Quase.
Great job. This completes your tasks for the night. Please proceed back through the Ballora Gallery with care, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Ai, eu tô com medo. De novo, não.
Is someone there? I can hear someone creeping through my room.
Medo. Eu obter um bloco do
Perhaps not.
As the sun sets, so also does another chapter in the saga of love lost between Vlad and his distressed mistress. Can they be reconciled? Can their love rise again? That and more happening now.
Clara, the baby isn't mine.
It is, Vlad. They had trouble catching him in the nursery today.
So what? Lots of kids get hyper and run around and stuff.
They had to knock him out of the air with a broom.
I have to go.
They're going to dock your paychecks.
They can't do that. I'm a vampire. I don't get paycheck.
You work the graveyard shift at the Fry Me Taco. Don't lie to me.
Oh, the humanity. When will the heartbreak end? When will these two ships passing in the night rekindle their long-lost love? Tune in tomorrow to find out.
De novo, não. Eu já tô cansada.
Daddy, just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again? We understand the stresses of a new job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad, it seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos.
Casual Bongos?
Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent. Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself.
No.
Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be at Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before entering. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery event.
Fala com minha mão. Olha só como vai. De novo, não. De novo, não. Mas...
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
Aqui, né? Go back.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery event.
Tá bom, tô olhando. Até agora eu não entendi nada.
Funtime auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible.
Meu Deus do céu. Ai, meu Deus. Não, vou ter que dormir.
Funtime auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Caraca, tá difícil. Tá difícil. Meu Deus. Ai, eu não quero saber disso. Então, minha pergunta. Aqui. Depois, na verdade, daí ela me pega, coloca no traje, daí eu tenho que ficar dando pra dar as minerinas, sei lá, o nome do dia. Desnecessário, gente. Ai.
Vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get...
Não dá, não vai. Não dá, não dá, gente, não dá. Ah, mas olha, ó, máscara ganhada, ó. Antes de pegar as crateras, começou a fazer umas coisas assim, que até lindo de se ver, né? Nossa. Isso tá lindo de se ver. Pra quê? Ó, vamos ver. Eu entro. Vou lá. Começo a correr, não. Correr não. Acho que é melhor não correr. Eu não corro. Será que eu consigo entrar? Vamos ver.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally...
Não dá nem 2 segundos, não dá nem 2 minutos, porque... Não dá nem 2 minutos.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and surface room.
Calma aí, cara. Conversar, né? Vamos bater um papo assim, como é que tá a namorada? Foi mal se isso te ofendeu. Só quero saber assim, sabe? A gente é paz, tipo, eu adoro Fox, sabe? Ai! Gente, você não é Fox, mano. Peguei legal. Pelo amor, viu? Pelo amor. Pelo amor. De quanto pra dentro? Tudo isso?
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and surface room.
favoritos desse location, cara. Tipo, como não gostar de você, você tipo, é melhor que o Fox. Nem fazendo elogio, ele não me deixa. Triste. Escondido de novo. Era só o que me faltava.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need.
Isso é desnecessário que o Scott fez. Desnecessário.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and surface room.
Calma, cara. Fica... Deus é bom o tempo todo, sabia? Deus é nosso salvador. Eu sei que vocês matam pessoas que gostam, né? Mas tipo, eu sei que o William Afton construiu 6. É pra dar remanescente. Isso é meio estranho.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and surface room.
Calma. O que eu preciso fazer? Mudei.
mandatory maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her.
Foi correndo.
You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything.
Mas,
However,
coragem, né? Mas não dá certo. Deixa eu só ver como é que vence esse maldito. Então a luz é para afastar o Funtime Foxy. Entendi. Eu achei que a luz era pra saber onde é que ele tava.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get...
O que eu tô fazendo de errado? Que esse cara fica falando.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and surface room.
Quando eu vejo, penso que eu tenho... Ó, gente, ó, falhei hoje. Não vou conseguir. Foi isso, gente. Muito longo. Então foi isso. Até logo, tchau. E se você se inscrever, se inscreve.